So this was me when I was in middle school. I was in my first pit orchestra for the musical The Lion King. First time being the first chair, and it was fun. I was constantly practicing every day and night, but I had my teacher and friends to support me. They helped me love playing the instrument and playing with my peers while improving my own skills. I've been learning and playing the violin since third grade, so I have around 11 years of total experience with my instrument. The idea of practicing has always been so profound to me, as it's been a constant in my life. To be able to play any song I wanted to, I had to practice. Yet the process was fun looking back at my youth. I used to buy Suzuki music books for fun, just to learn new songs as I didn't have access to the internet instead of playing video games. Now, 8 years later, I'm practicing semi professionally for my orchestra, and the journey with this instrument, with this violin, has been so long and far. But right now, it's tough. I don't have the same support system as I had back then. And even though I've learned by myself before, it's just learning these new pieces. It's been hard. It's been tough. The idea of practice has always irked me recently. I just lost focus on what it is truly. I feel lost recently without my orchestra teacher's guidance. I've taught myself beforehand, but it's just the college classes and adulthood is just racking up fast, and I just don't have a level head for this instrument. In this video, I'm practicing some folk songs from my family hometown to play for them back home. It is a way to connect back to my culture, and that's why I have the sombrero, as that's the way my family, that's the traditional family wear back in their hometown. And it's a way to continue the practices of my, ancestors. But to me, it relaxes myself, even though I should be practicing the pieces from school. But I think the reason why I even do this, since I did this when I was younger too, I think James Gee can put it in the best way possible. As he puts it, discourse is a manner of thinking, speaking, interacting that creates a sense of identity within a group. And the use of discourse is the fact that, well, here's the quote, it brings people together whose knowledge is so similar, therefore they have similar context and experiences. For me, for example, my own personal discourse is I come from a Mexican background. Yeah, I was born in New York. Yet I still continue to traditions back from my parents as I try to learn songs and local traditions from their hometown. I found joy in learning and playing these songs as really back to my total discourse. This violin holds some ground back to my Mexican heritage, holds some ground back to the Mexican discourse within. I wasn't grown up with that type of music they played. Playing the instrument wasn't something forced upon me at a young age, and it was something I found outside of my primary discourse within the States, as I started playing it when I was in third grade. But it's just learning the instrument, that's a whole different thing. But James Gee just clarifies the comfortability I feel just playing these folk songs. It's a way to escape from the stresses that come with daily life, in my opinion. Yet practicing for the orchestra pieces is a whole another thing. It's a whole flip side. And James Gee, as much as he can give about explain my sentiment of playing these traditional folk songs, he can't explain why my practicing feels so lost, so deranged. Now I'm practicing for the incoming concert within the orchestra. I've constantly been practicing, but I feel like my constant repetition is not improving my skill. It's not the same passion I had with my folk songs or even back when I was back in high school. I feel like I'm aimlessly practicing over and over again, no progress at all. I feel like I need to have a goal, and Erickson brings up these concepts of practices, being naive practice, practice with yada yada, and deliberate practice. I feel like back in high school, the idea of deliberate practice was so consistent, as I always had specific goals due to me having a peer who was so knowledgeable within the discipline I was in. She knew what I needed to improve. She knew the violin. as much as I know the violin, I still have a whole heaps to learn, you know. And my teacher was able to criticize me to say like, okay, you need to do this, you need to do that. Here's the reason why you're not improving. I'm late. I feel like I'm lazy. I'm practicing just to practice. I'm not, and it's due to the fact of all the other stresses within college. It's like I'm pushing it aside, even though I should be even though I should be maximizing the productivity within those practice sessions. I don't have to go like a whole day just practicing the same skills over and over again. No, that's not gonna improve regardless. But if I take like 30 minutes out my day to genuinely focus on a specific part of the songs or specific things I need to improve in technique, I feel like that would further my enjoyment of playing the instrument, but also allow me to further improve myself as a musician. And I have to balance these periods of frustration with playing these folk songs. And I feel like it's been an escape, but it's actually been helpful for me to maintain my joy of playing the violin, of actually enjoying my instrument. Then it goes back to the question, why did I join the orchestra? I feel like the reason why I joined the orchestra was to continue my enjoyment of playing the instrument, not by myself, but for a group of people, for people who want to experience music. And as much as I don't do it for them, I do it for myself to maintain my practice, to maintain my skill. And so I feel like at the end of the day, as Erickson puts it, I need to have goals. I have to have small goals, but actually focus on these goals and actually ask my conductor, ask my peers, like, okay, can I play this for you? Can you tell me what I'm doing wrong? I could just go back, get to know other people and allow them to criticize me as they have the similar discourse on myself as we both have together playing the violin. I should ask my peers, I should ask the first chair and the first violin, I should ask them, okay, what should I improve? What do you think I need to improve? And they'd be able to critique me since they themselves also play the instrument. I feel like I just need to balance everything. As hard as that is to say, I've been doing this for 12 years. I feel like I could do this. I feel like I got this. But at the end of the day, it goes about that it's balance. It's all about balance at the end of the day.